Hello students. Next, previously we have studied what is financial leverage, what is operating leverage, right? And sums on operating leverage we have solved. So next we'll see the problems on how to calculate financial leverage here. Okay. So computation of financial leverage we have three times because it depends, as explained in previous class, it depends upon capital structure of the company, right? So capital structure consists of equity shares and debt. Okay, means capital structure means it may consist only equity shares and debt, or it may consist of equity shares and only preference shares. And capital structure, it may consist of equity shares, preference shares, as well as debentures, means all three together. Or capital structure consists only equity shares. Okay, means these are the four options company may have a capital structure. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. Capital structure, company may have only equity shares, means only equity shares they can issue to the public to collect the funds, or else they can take both, okay, equity shares as well as preference shares, or they can consider equity shares and debentures, or they can consider all three here: equity shares, preference shares, as well as debentures. Okay, because equity shareholders are considered as the owners of the company and they'll get a profit in return. Okay, share out of profit they will get. And preference shareholders, they will get a dividend on their investment. And debenture holders, they will get interest every year on their investment. Okay, so next we will see how to solve financial leverage. So first problem we have: a company has a choice of the following financial plans. Okay, financial plans they are given. You are required to calculate financial leverage in each case, means different cases they are given here. So what is the first case? We have three cases: A, B and C. Okay, equity capital, in first case you have 25,000, in second case B, plan B, you have 15,000, and C you have 45,000. And debt, okay, means debentures, debt 25,000 you have, 45,000 and 10,000. Then operating profit, in all the cases you have it is rupees 5,000. Okay, so interest on debentures they have given it is 10% in all the cases, means interest on debt you should calculate 10%, okay, on each cases. So we'll see the solution how to calculate computation of operating profit or EBIT and profit before tax, because to calculate financial leverage we want both, right? EBIT, earning before interest and tax, and profit before tax we want. Okay, so we will calculate with the format of it. As we have three plans here, three columns you should have: A, B and C. So first we'll write operating profit. How much they have given operating profit? In all the cases you have 5,000. So we will write in all the cases it is 5,000 itself. Okay, so out of operating profit you should less, means you should pay 10% interest on each debt, right? Out of profit first you should pay for debt here. So first debt, how much we have, less interest on debentures, 10% it is. So plan A, how much you have debentures here? 25,000. On the 25,000, 10%. How much we will get? 2,500. 25,000 into 10%, right? Debt you have second one, that is 25,000 you have. So on that 10%, you will get it as 2,500. Then B, 45,000 you have. So on that 10%, 4,500 you will get. Then C cases you have 10,000 debentures. So 10% of 10,000, how much you will get? 1,000 rupees. Okay, on 10,000, 10% you should calculate, you will get it as 1,000. So profit before tax, how much we will get now? Just see here. Okay, 5,000 minus 2,500, how much you will get? 2,500. And 5,000 minus 4,500, so 500 you will get. And in last plan C, you will get it as 4,000, because 5,000 minus 1,000 interest we are going to pay, so 4,000 you will get. Okay, so now we have to calculate financial leverage in all three cases. Okay, so I have solved it with the columns itself. A, B and C plans we have. What is the financial leverage formula we have? EBIT, earning before interest and tax, divided by profit before tax, PBT. Okay, so plan A, how much we have? EBIT means financial, this one, EBIT, earning before interest and tax, nothing but operating profit we have 5,000, divided with profit before tax, we got how much it is? Profit before tax 2,500, right? So financial leverage, how much we will get? 2 times in plan A. Then B, how much we have? EBIT, and EBIT in all the cases we have 5,000 only operating profit, and PBT how much we got, it is 500. So 5,000 divided by 500, how much we will get? 10 times. Then for plan C, 5,000 divided by 4,000, because profit before tax we got 4,000. So you'll get answer how much? 1.25 times. Okay, so first you should calculate EBIT here, then PBT. EBIT they have given. In that, if you less debenture interest, you'll get profit before tax. Okay, with the help of that, you should calculate financial leverage. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. If you have any doubt, you can get it clarified. Okay. Then second problem, a company has the following capital structure. Equity share capital, they have 4 lakh rupees. Then 10% preference share capital, 4 lakh. Then 12% debentures they have, it is 5 lakh. Then the present EBIT, earning before interest and tax, they have it is 2 lakh. So what you have to do, you have to calculate financial leverage, assuming that company is in a tax bracket of 40%. Okay, means they should pay 40% tax here. So first we will calculate what? Profit before tax we want, right? Because EBIT already they have given, it is 2 lakh. Now we have to calculate what? Profit before tax we want. So we'll go with the same format. EBIT will take first, nothing but operating profit. How much you have, it is 2 lakh. In that you should less debentures 10%. Okay. So debentures 12% debentures you have on 5 lakh. So 5 lakh 12%, 12 divided by 100. How much we will get? 60,000 you should pay interest to your debenture holders. So balance you how much we will get? Profit before tax, it is 1,40,000. Okay. After paying tax, in profit before tax, you should pay tax. How much they have given? It is 40% tax bracket. So 40% you should pay out of 1,40,000. Means on 1,40,000 you should pay 40% tax. How much we will get? It is 56,000. On 1,40,000, 40% you should take. Okay, it is 56%, 56,000 we will get. So profit after tax, how much we have now? It is 84,000. Okay. After paying the tax, you should pay dividend to preference shareholders here. Okay, less dividend on preference shares. How much we have preference shares? 4 lakh. So on that 10%, because 10% preference capital they have given. So you should pay dividend how much? 10% here. So on 4 lakh 10%, how much we will get? It is 40,000. So amount available for equity shareholders, how much we will get? It is 44,000. Okay. Then we will calculate a financial leverage here. EBIT divided by PBT, profit before tax. How much we have before interest and tax? EBIT it is 2 lakh. And PBT how much we got? 1,40,000. Profit before tax you should consider. Okay. Just we have shown there because they have given in the problem preference shares also. So we have deducted the tax. Then we had paid dividend to preference shareholders. But while calculating financial leverage, you should consider only profit before tax. Okay, how much we have profit before tax? It is 1,40,000. So earning before interest and tax we have it is 2 lakh, and profit before tax we have 1,40,000. So how much we will get? It is 1.42 times. That is financial leverage you have. Okay. Then we'll see third problem. Find out financial leverage from the following information. Equity share capital you have 3 lakh. 10% preference share capital 1 lakh. Then 15% debentures 2 lakh. Then EBIT during the year 1 lakh you have, means operating profit it is. Then tax applicable 50%. So what you have to do, out of 1 lakh, first you should pay interest on debentures, 15% interest on 2 lakh. Okay, 15% interest on 2 lakh means approximately you will get 30,000. Okay, then you have to pay the tax 50%, then 10% preference, 10% on preference capital, that is on 1 lakh 10% you should pay. Okay, then you have to calculate financial leverage here. Then fourth one also same you have. Find out financial leverage from the following information. Equity share capital you have 6 lakh rupees. Then 10%. Preference share capital it is 2 lakh. Then 15% debentures 3 lakh you have. Then EBIT during the year 2 lakh. Tax applicable it is 50%. Okay. Similarly like previous problem you have, solve both. Okay. Then next we'll study problems on operating as well as financial leverage. How to calculate both. Okay. These are of 5 marks problems here. while they ask you to calculate both financial as well as operating leverage. If they ask only operating leverage or only financial leverage, it will be of only 2 marks. Okay, when they ask both, then it will be of 5 marks. Okay, a company has the following capital structure. Calculate operating leverage and financial leverage. Both you should calculate. Sales you have 75,000 units. Selling price rupees 3 per unit. Then variable cost rupee 1 per unit. Fixed cost you have 75,000. Okay, with the help of this we should calculate for operating leverage as well as financial leverage. So first we'll calculate the format. Okay, means how much amount it is available for our shareholder, that we will calculate. And interest charges also they have given it is 3,000. Okay, interest which is given to our debenture holders. So solution we will see. Computation of financial leverage as well as operating leverage, both you should mention here. So first we'll say take a sales 75,000 into 3 rupees per unit. Okay, because first we should calculate EBIT here, operating profit. How to calculate operating profit? If you less sales, less in sales, if you less variable cost and fixed cost, then you will get a operating cost here, operating profit. Okay, so sales how much they have given? 75,000 units, rupees 3 per unit. So 75,000 into 3 per unit, how much we will get? 2,25,000. Okay, less variable cost, how much they have given variable cost? Rupee 1 per unit. So 75,000 units into rupee 1 per unit, you'll get it as 75,000. If you less 2,25,000 minus 75,000, how much you'll get a contribution? That is 1,50,000. Okay, less fixed cost, how much they have given fixed cost here? 75,000. So less 75,000 again, 1,50,000 minus 75,000. Operating profit or EBIT, how much we will get it as? 75,000. Less interest charges, how much we have interest charges here? 3,000, which you have to less. So 75,000 minus 3,000, we will get it as profit before tax 72,000. Okay, so how much we have profit before tax here? It is 72,000. 75 minus 3,000. Okay, 72,000 we have. Then we will calculate financial leverage, operating leverage as well as financial leverage. Okay, first we'll calculate operating leverage. How to calculate it? Contribution divided by EBIT, earning before interest and tax. Okay, so contribution how much we got? 1,50,000 divided by EBIT, earning before interest and tax, operating profit. How much we have it as? 75,000. So operating leverage how much we will get? 2 times. Okay, then financial leverage, EBIT divided by PBT, earning before interest and tax, or operating profit divided by profit before tax. So EBIT how much we got? 75,000, and PBT, profit before tax, how much we have it is? 72,000. So how much we have financial leverage now? 1.04 times. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. Then we'll see second problem. B company has the following capital structure. Calculate operating leverage as well as financial leverage. Now sales we have 25,000 units. Selling price rupees 10 per unit. Okay, then variable cost rupees 1 per unit. Fixed cost we have 50,000. Then interest charges we have it is 10,000. Okay, similar like previous problem we have computation of financial leverage as well as operating leverage you should write. Okay, sales we have it is 25,000 units into rupees 10 per unit, so 2,50,000 you will get. Then selling variable cost, less variable cost, how much we have variable cost? Rupees 2 per unit here. Okay, so 25,000, in problem also you just change it. Okay, so variable cost, how much we have? 25,000 units into rupees 2 per unit. Okay, so 50,000 we will get, less it, you will get a contribution how much? 2,50,000 minus 50,000, you will get it as 2 lakh contribution we have. In that you should less fixed cost, how much we have fixed cost here? 50,000, so that you should less. Okay, fixed charges, so make it 1 lakh. Okay, so fixed cost how much we have it is? 1 lakh rupees. So you'll get profit before tax. Okay, sorry, operating profit, earning before interest and tax, how much we will get it as? 1 lakh. In that what we should less? Interest charges. Okay, less interest charges we have it is 10,000. So you will get amount how much? Profit before tax it is 90,000. Okay, so next we will calculate operating leverage and financial leverage here. Operating leverage equal to contribution divided by EBIT, right? So contribution, how much we have, it is 2 lakh rupees, and EBIT, operating profit, how much we have, 1 lakh. So we'll get it as 2 times. Then financial leverage, EBIT, earning before interest and tax, divided by profit before tax. So how much we will get it as 1 lakh divided by 90,000, because earning before interest and tax you have it is 1 lakh, and PBT, profit before tax, we have it as 90,000. So you'll get 1.11 times. Okay, after point always you should write 2 digits. Okay, if you are getting a decimal answers, you should write after point you should write 2 digits here. Okay, then next we'll see third and fourth problem here. From the following information, find out operating leverage and financial leverage. Sales, they are given 10 lakh, variable cost 6 lakh, fixed cost 2 lakh, and interest paid 1 lakh. Okay, so first as usual you should calculate your profit before tax, then you should go with formula. Operating leverage as well as financial leverage you should calculate. And same fourth one also. Okay, sales, they are given 20 lakh, then variable cost 1 lakh 20,000, fixed cost 4 lakh, interest 2 lakh. Okay, you should calculate operating as well as financial leverage. Similarly, like previous sums you have, both you have to solve. Okay, and these two also. From the following information, find out operating leverage as well as financial leverage. Sales, they have given it is 5 lakh, then variable cost 3 lakh, fixed cost you have 1 lakh, then interest paid 50,000. Okay, then sixth one, calculate operating leverage as well as financial leverage from the following information. 10% debentures of rupees 50,000. So interest here they have not given directly. So on 50,000, 10% interest you should calculate. You will get it as 5,000. Okay, interest which are going to less in EBIT or operating profit. Then sales, they have given 1000 units into 50 per unit. So 1000 into 50 you had to calculate to get a sales value. Then variable cost 50% of sales. Now for example, 1000 units you have, 50 per unit. So 1000 into 50, you'll, how much you will get it as 50,000 units, right? 50% of it you have a variable cost, means 25,000 you'll get. You just calculate it. Okay, 50% of sales sales value you should take variable cost. Then fixed cost you should less it is 15,000. Okay, if you get any doubt, get it clarified, then sort it out. Okay, between the next class we'll know regarding the combined leverage, how we're going to solve the combined leverages and problems on all three. Okay, operating leverage, financial leverage as well as combined leverage. Okay, meet you in the next class. Till then, take care.